Hello, hello, hello. Nope, we're not playing the Outer Worlds today. We are playing the Outer Wilds. Hope everyone's doing okay today. I'd say it's been a week, but it always seems to have been a week for me. That said, this next work week, I only have to work Monday and Tuesday, so that isn't going to be too bad. And hey, Seth, hey, Bahamut. Ooh, wow, 20 months. Thank you so much, Seth. That is amazing. They are indeed wild. I will agree to that. Monday to Wednesday, yeah. But, yeah, I've gone out. I've done all of my shopping for the big meal this week. And, yeah. I want to say I'm pretty ready. At least I think I am. Hey, Mark. No, it's perfectly understandable. Perfectly understandable. I'm just glad you're doing relatively okay. Outer Wilds' best experience with a gamepad. Annapurna Interactive. Let's resume this expedition. Way too much on the Avatar Magic the Gathering bundle. Yeah. Know that feeling. To the ship. Don't even have moths to fly out of it? Goodness. Okay. Dinner. Very good, Seth. Old settlement. One of three Nomea escape pods that crashed into our solar system. All three escape pods were launched from something called the Vessel, which was badly damaged. 96 bucks. Woof, yeah. Nomai constructed a temporary settlement beneath their crashed escape pod. Nomai worked together to recall an eye-shaped signal they encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal was somehow older than the universe itself. Nomai decided to call it the Eye of the Universe. There is more to explore here. Okay. Let's use autopilot to get to where we need to go. Yeah, very fun name. Ow. Oh, yeah. That is not the direction my camera is. Yeah, some probably did fall off. Yep. I am a really, really good pilot. Hey, Travis. Hope you're doing okay. Traffic cop absences, yeah. I mean, that helps. Okay. Let's see what else we can find in here. Korean barbecue, that sounds tasty. Launching Escape Pod 3, launching Escape Pod 2, now launching Escape Pod 1. Scanning external environment, scan complete, minor structural instability detected, pockets of breathable air detected, adequate solar energy detected. Verdict, hospitable. Am I feeling okay? No, I'm doing good. A little tired, but doing okay. Collision imminent. Prepare for impact. Escape pod 1. Vessel has been mortally injured. Ooh. Emergency sequence activated. Waiting department from vessel. Yay, cookies! Emergency escape hatch. Well, that's terrible. So, yeah. Here sitting on a tin can, far above the world. Planet Earth is blue and there's nothing I can do. So, what do we lose first? Fuel or oxygen? I mean, luckily the solar system's pretty small, all things considered. Uh-oh. Yeah, the largest gravitational stuff. Either would be bad. Either would be very bad. So, what did we learn from all of that? Escape pod 1, old settlement. Okay, there is nothing left to do at escape pod 1. Yeah, don't go into strange wormholes. Stick to the rivers and the lakes that I'm used to. I mean, I know I've got to have it my way or not at all. Fear the wormholes are important? I'd imagine so. Oh no. Well, that was nearly bad. But nearly does not mean it was. That could have been terrible. Still not exactly sure where this old settlement is. Is it underground? Ow! Yes, it is underground. Well, we're back here again. Yeah. Fuel level critical. Yeah, noticed. Oh, using oxygen as a propellant now. I mean, yeah, that sounds fine. That does not sound good. Accelerating towards destination. Talk to the one Herthian who's also looping. You should be able to find other things out. Yeah, that makes sense. Perfect landing. Well, after this time loop, I will go and do that. Use caution. The black hole sleeps below. You must not slip. Noticed. Of note, be sure not to wander far from here, though the area is somewhat unstable. It's safer than any we've found so far. Temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. Yeah. Okay, we have been here before. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here we, is everything we recall about the signal we encountered while we were aboard the vessel. Signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No Naomi clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Good question. Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it must offer. It must find the eye of the universe. Signal looked like an eye, round with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Suppose Signal was looking for something. Okay. So there is something beneath us. Somewhat. What? noticed. Well, isn't that nice of them? Ah. Well, isn't that fun? Accelerating towards destination. No problem. Thanks, Bahamut. Okay, it's not that island. Not those islands. You are a tiny island. Oh, you're the other guy's ship. Okay, it's not those islands. Well, this place seems new. Ghost matter, huh? Okay. Welcome back. I found another island that I hadn't been to before, and then I was eaten by ghost material. Yeah. How we doing? Hoping you're back. Something really weird is going on. We're definitely in a time loop. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Cool. What did you think it was? I figured it was some kind of fidgety time business, but I was really sure about what's happening in the shape of time, you know? But a loop makes sense. Let's go with loop for now. Looks like you and I are the only ones who know we're in a time loop, and even when you tell them about it, no one remembers by the next loop. What's with that? I guess we both made some seriously intense eye contact with a Nomite statue. I'm seeing my memories replay each time I died, just like I did when the Naomi statue on the beach opened up its eyes and looked at me. So maybe no glowing statue, no time loop awareness? I think that's going to be my leading theory, but if you can find out anything new about the statues of time loop, let me know, okay? I'll be here. I found some stuff. What'd you find? I reached the inside of Statue Island. So Nomai created those head statues to record memories, huh? Yeah, I can see Nomai doing that. Not sure what for, but it seems like their sort of thing. I think statues are recording our memories then, because I remember that one time on the beach looked at me funny. Must be my memory, friend. Hey, my time buddy's back. Where should I explore here? Here's someplace you might like. It started every time loop. I keep seeing a bright flash in the sky. Something must be happening up there in the orbit of the planet. What else? Have you been to the Statue Island? That's what I've been calling it. Seeing it's the island where I found the glowing Noemi statue. Get it? So on the beach Statue Island when the whole glowy business happened. By the way, it's a nice beach for that kind of thing. Give it a solid 7 out of 10 on the Garbo relaxation scale. If you like checking out Statue Island, it's the only one with 2 islands connected by natural rock arcs. Well, mostly connected. Anyway, you'll see. Okay, see you later. Cool. Take it easy out there. Yeah, it's all good. Maybe I'm not at the right point yet? Hydrate. Absolutely. Hey, Seth. Welcome back. And stretch. And posture check. Yep. Should sit up straight. Well, a lot of 7 streams. Nice. Okay, why is it that it's so hard to catch up with this thing? Come on. Yeah, very fickle. Come on. Okay, there we go. Launch module. Okay. Control. Probe tracking. This one seems to be still semi-functional. Okay. I mean, space ice cream is good. Oh, this game is definitely very interesting. it's gonna leave me outside. No. Okay. Nope, nope. Mellow, my better 50%. Kasaba is sending the last of the cannon components soon, relatively speaking. We'll know the eye's precise location. Kasaba tells me that he and the construction yard crew have determined a power setting we are not under any circumstance to go above. Yep. I see, and I'm right to think that consequently we will be ignoring that setting. Oh no. I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our nature, so I suggest we do. Giving the orbitable probe cannon and all power it structurally withstands creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as far as it can, or as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make the arrangements. Thought of concluding our elder's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Bad news, Aben. Zero says there was a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. Hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Kasaba. Wish I were, my friend, but no, they aren't certain they can fix the problem, so the orbital probe cannon is on an indefinite hiatus. Tell Privet and Mala they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard for now. Update. Malo and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Adia may feel responsible. Are you a thing? You are a thing. Okay, that's the ship. That's the ship as it blew up. Oh! Orbital probe cannon lost request. Probe launch successful. Probe tracking module is receiving data from probe. Warning, orbital probe cannon structure compromised during launch. Damage to multiple modules detected. Thanks for the band there, Seth. Twin Schmurf. I mean, true. A lot more space after firing. Okay, this thing does not have any text to it. You would think, yeah. Orbital Crow pin and damage report. Several structures stress detective. Assessing damage to module. Intact, no structural damage. Viewpoint window fractured. Module exposed to vacuum space. Probe tracking module missing. Oh, nothing. Just a spammer. Let's see if there's anything we can learn from this. Okay. Yeah, we're familiar with this room. Oh, Tupa, it was just here on the stream. Stretch, absolutely. And hey, Gar, hope you're doing okay. All right. Well, very mysterious. And we've discovered some stuff. Although, admittedly, in discovering this area, we've definitely lost our ship. Okay, trying to get through that hole is not easy. That is what they said. Do I like cheesy spoo? I mean, it depends on the nature. I mean, this is true. They certainly did screw a lot of stuff up. I will agree with that one. Ah. Well, that would be, more appropriate for, Twitch. Oh, come on. Imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask that orbital probe cannon to use so much power it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only needed to fire the probe once, anyway, so who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind, because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe's tracking module is destroyed. Also, Tupa, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop that. Like, seriously? I mean, I might not pronounce everything correctly. And you know what? I'm going to be fine with that. Okay. Well, we discovered a lot more of the secrets going on, especially since we got to the orbital cannon. Well, I would probably point to the point where you started typing Gabbro, Gabbro, Gabbro when I kept saying Garbo, Garbo, Garbo. Yeah, I'd imagine. Okay, so we've got more stuff going on. Alright, so we found everything about that. Making a Simpsons reference? Okay. No, that's perfectly fine. I mean, I've seen a lot, but there are decades of The Simpsons, so it's probably not something that I am as familiar with, so I apologize for that. Probe was successfully launched, but the cannon's structural integrity was compromised in the process. Damage is detected in multiple modules. Everything else is destroyed. Okay. Let's hit that construction yard again. It's alright, sorry about that. Have I checked out Dark Bramble yet? Have I? No, I don't think so. I'm gonna gauge how to... Oh yeah, the vectoring lamps are pretty cool. Okay, let's see if we can't find a place to land. The flames in front of you, yeah, they're retro rockets, but yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can find any... Yep, of course it would have to be at our feet. Oh, never mind. It is coming from the core. That was just my spleen. Tacos. I'm braver than you are? Well, I mean, I understand that, you know. It's a video game and I can't die. Okay, scratch that. It's a video game, but I can die. That sounds like a hell of a clip right there. You're embarrassed how you forgot to do something? That happens to me like about 20 billion times a day. You know, like maybe not engaging autopilot to do a crash course directly into the sun. Okay, so that blue thing is the probe. I mean, true. Unlike most people, I do have the opportunity to, claim that something killed me. You know what? Yep. I'm gonna follow that blue dot, see where it goes, because I think that's the probe. Okay, okay. That is indeed a probe. It is indeed booking quite a lot. Yeah, it is very small and very fast. It can be if you're close. Oh. Okay. So, but based off of the fact that you said you never chased down the probe, I'm going to take that as this has been a waste of time. Not that I'm seeing. I see a bunch of glowy bits on front and an engine in back. I don't see anything to translate either. Well, let's do something stupid. think it does have instruments, but I think it's nothing that we're familiar with. So I think those are rotational engines. And that's the main thruster. Okay, so there's nothing on here I need to, like, translate, which I kind of wish there was. Yeah. I definitely feel very Jebediah here. Yeah, I like the design of the alien craft. Oh! I can heal myself, I can refuel. Oh, that makes me so happy. Okay. Dark Bramble and Timberhearth are connected. So Star Map is showing me very far away from everybody else. So that was pointless, but yeah. Loving my Minecraft Let's Play, that is, I'm glad to hear. I'm having a lot of fun with that. Let's see, I think my videos have been uploaded to, like, through the first week of January, so I don't really have to worry much about that. Let's see, today was the second to last video for Metroid. That one's going to end on Tuesday. And still working through Duck Detective. And tomorrow will be my second to last video for Eco. Actually, Build Your Minecraft Village. I saw! It's looking pretty cool. Yeah, I think you said you built a bunch of stuff using underground geodes. I haven't found any yet, but those sound cool. Yeah, Metroids. Metroid's definitely a BS one. Ico did not get a lot of sales. Shadow of the Colossus did a lot better. And I think The Last Guardian worked off of Shadow of the Colossus' coattails, which is fine. Every game like review thing for Ico, they didn't know what to do with it because it's just one giant escort mission, and there's minimal music, and everything is based off of just vibes, and to that I think it's amazing. But yeah, I can see how it's probably not a lot of people's cup of tea. I like the puzzle solving elements of it, but its combat has a lot to be desired. Like, I understand you're a child, not a soldier, but still. Prey of the Gods. Okay, I'll definitely give that one a look-see. I mean, yes. Yorda at least has the acknowledgement that she should run away. Okay, this is fascinating. Most of them. I mean, at least Ico makes it feel like the person you're escorting isn't just a load and an actual person, which is nice. I kind of think that was the direction I didn't want to go in. Okay, so is this thing just like sucking everything to the other planet? Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Oh. Some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pi. How are you in the idea of processing with the Sun Station plan? Sun Station! Presently, my assessment is our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Pi, you know, I don't find that funny. I wouldn't either. How curious. Rami thinks I'm a gas, and I don't recall requesting you monitor this conversation idea. Hypothesis. Time away from the station would benefit you both. I'm immensely interested in testing your hypothesis, Yarrow. That, at least, we can agree on. Okay. It's also we're scanning for other frequencies to find other types of things. Yep. Sun Station sounds like an ambitiously bad idea. Yeah. I mean, a Sun Station sounds very, SpaceX. Well, on the bright side, Genova. Call me Sephiroth. Okay, I'm gonna see what else I've learned. Ash Twin Towers, Sun Station. Yeah, that's about correct. Oh. So there is a Sun Station. Oh yeah. Oh, there it is. About 20 minutes, it feels like. Okay, flying to the sun station sounds like a bad idea right now. That is a really good question. Okay, it looks like Attlerock, we've got everything completed. Okay, we're gonna try one more time to Brittle Hollow to see what we can find around there. Okay, this is a destination. Find the observatory that was mentioned on Giant's T? I don't believe so. Or if I did, I couldn't find a way to get in. So I sound like a fly swatter? Yeah. Okay. Well, that looks like an observatory. Well... Ow. Hey. The crossroads. Let me guess, you send me to other stuff. This is true. Ah. The grab is broken. You're welcome to this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Okay. If you're making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain your last of the knowledge you need for your journey. Enters Tower of Quantum Knowledge below 90 meters. Sound Observatory south 550 meters. Quantum math makes your head hurt? I mean, same. Trees detected. Okay. Neither fate is Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Are you preparing to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon? Send the steps to the entrance below. The knowledge held within will help you on your journey. Trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander around freely. The entire plant, roots and all. It's not normal, even for this alien planet. I've never seen them move. Is that even possible? If anyone else witnessed this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are apparent, or my brain must be. Plume is right. The trees do move. I confess I didn't notice it until I read his notes. Alarmingly, this isn't only trees. There's other matter in this area, such as unusual shard of rock moving in this same eerie way. That rock is unusual for another reason too. It possesses color and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. Hypothesis: rock shard present is significant. We should study it. Could be what's causing the other nearby objects also to move in this area. Okay. Okay. Very spooky quantum stuff. There's another skeleton. Yeah, it does feel like that. Come on. Yeah, it gives a scary game feel without jump scares. I'd say that's about accurate. Okay. Alright, these are pushing me here. Well, hello. Oh, you launched. That's great. Good job, you. Well, I guess it means that I've been out here for a while. This, it's Brittle Hollow. Probably knew that. Lots of history. It's great. What are you doing here? Here to see the Hanging City. Always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in the solar system long before a species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? True. Only, yeah. Probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody I'm out here. I mean, space is scary. Wanna know how I got this far? Tripped over a gravity crystal. Some luck I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable instead of being sucked into what's below. As someone who has been sucked into what's below, yeah. I've been gauging the stability of the ground around me using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity, so I'm just gonna stay here until I'm ready to move on. Yeah. It's not about me and my problems. You didn't come all this way to listen to me brather, did you? That'd be... yeah. I learned some stuff. Oh, cool. What is it? I saw an old settlement. It's amazing. Hard to believe the settlement's still standing, but there it is. Really makes you appreciate living somewhere like Timber Hearth, you know? Somewhere where there isn't constantly bombarded with meteors and rocks and stuff. Yeah. I learned more stuff. Oh, cool. What is it? I found the Nomai escape pods on Brittle Hollow. Wow, so then the Nomai must have come here from somewhere outside the solar system. And they must have been in trouble if they landed their escape pod. But what kind of trouble? And where does the escape pod launch from? I'm so curious. I'm pretty sure I found that. Amazing discovery. Hope we can find out more about why the Nomai arrived here. Where should I explore around here? Oh wow, or shouldn't you explore around here? Not the black hole. That's very no. Which is unfortunate because most exciting stuff is all below the crust, including the Hanging City. That's just to the north. You can kind of see it from here. There's also a big dome on the South Pole called the Southern Observatory. Can't get in from the surface. Trust me, I've tried. But if it's like the rest of Nomai's structures, it's probably a path beneath the crust somewhere. Hey, tail numbs. Good luck exploring. If you learned anything about the Nomai, I'd love to hear about it, if it's not too much trouble. What are you doing out here? Me? I'm an archaeologist, remember? Or, the archaeologist, I guess, seeing as I'm all Timberhearth Scout right now. Brittle Hall is not rich with Nomai history. That's why I'm here. Planet's an absolute treasure trove of culture, history, and science. Have any question about Brittle Hollow, Nomai? I'm your Hearthian. Or, I have some knowledge of them, I mean, so maybe I can help? See ya. Oh, I can refuel my jetpack. Let's see if I can get it. Ooh, that is perfect. Absolutely. So what happens if I doze off? Vinyl soundtrack is like 200 pounds. That makes sense. Tower of Quantum Knowledge, west, 190 meters. Vitals critical. Notice. Yeah, no, the gravity lensing is pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, it's been 2 hours I've been streaming. However, I kind of want to play I want to keep streaming, but I kind of want to play a different game. Of course, it would have been smart of me to actually uploaded it prior, but it should only take me a moment. Okay. So we are going to quit. Okay. So this is a game I discovered yesterday was a thing.